Love, Death, Robots. Volume 3. 3 Robots Exit Strategy. Alright, let's see what that means. Is this featuring the 3 robots from the first volume? The return to the post-apocalyptic world where humans have all died off? Truly, a utopia. Whoa! Oh, landed in a minefield. And wait for it. Yep, there it is. Science to do. They're still surveying post-apocalyptic society. Oh my god. Oh, this was a human holdout? Morbid. Oh, Jesus. Well, we've seen the death. We've seen the robots. Where's the love? Where is it? Oh, died on the toilet. Poor bastard. Nice. Human survivalist. Wikipedia? Oh, wow. Throwing shade at human survivalists? That's hilarious. Jesus. Man. Like, everything I'm seeing here, like, has some really terrible implications. Hunted deer to extinction. Hunted every animal larger than a cat. That sounds about right. They raided each other's... Of course. Actually, yeah, that would be how it goes. I mean, once you have the collapse of any kind of social structure, without anyone to actually be around to, keep the peace, essentially, people would just start cannibalizing each other. I mean, there'd be really no way to stop that unless you had, like, villages, you had sheriffs, but then you just have law and order all over again. Yeah, social hierarchies are very complex, and tearing one down, easier than building one up, honestly. They were aiming out the windows because the deer were coming out of her head. Oh, it's one of those pits. Oh, nice. Fucking brutal. God damn. Some intense shit went on here. Made it through a minefield, barbed wire, guns, and fell into a spike trip. Free of governmental constraint. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Jesus. I'm sorry, this is a lot more brutal than the first one. God damn. Of course, the wealthy and powerful had survival strategies. Sounds about right. Oh, okay. Oil rigs. Or is that also a collapsed society? Unsinkable libertarian dreams. Duuz-Diz-Din. So the wealthy went to oil rigs? I mean, eventually you'd run out of food and a fully sovereign nation shit. Oh, jeez. Of course they tried to create a new civilization. Yeah, like... Overfishing is a thing that exists already. You do that more with the way wealthy people eat. If they could just, I want all the luxuries as much as I could get. I can only imagine how much worse overfishing could get without any actual form of oversight. I mean, yeah, eventually we just kill each other off, either through sheer stupidity because we don't manage our resources well, or because we just killed each other. It makes a lot of sense that would be the way that things go down. I mean, there's already so many situations where we're not paying attention to the world around us, and it's biting us in the ass. So, it's always been my long-standing belief that humanity is just going to kill itself at some point. My only hope is that I die before that happens. Ooh, microplastics. Yeah, also, what was it? That, all humans at this point, was it that we all contain some form of traces of plastic at this point? Because of everything that's gone on in the world? And that the fish we eat contain some form of plastic to some degree at this point? Aw. He looked good in the cowboy hat. So the people who built the seasteads were millionaires. Oh my god. They thought technology would save them. And they left all the people with the skills to run the place. So they didn't bring anybody who could actually help them with their technology? Oh my god. Yeah, that would kill them off. Yeah, okay. Trusted everything the automated assistant. Huh. And that's how the robot uprising started. That's exactly what he said. Nice. And yeah, it's a little ham-fisted in the message, but yeah, that is how you fuck over a society. The more people you exclude, the more issues you have, because unless you have certain skills, you're gonna be fucked later down the line. I don't know how to farm, so I'm not gonna go and piss off the people who do know how to farm. Or at least I'm not gonna try to. It's like how they say, don't fuck with the people who make your food, because you never know what they're gonna put in it. Like, I'm not gonna screw with my taxi driver while I'm in the taxi, or if I need another taxi driver, and I end up with that same taxi driver, It's just like, why is he gonna give me a ride then? Money can only get you so far. They didn't have a chance. Oh, they were mean to robots and then robots killed them. Nice. So long and thanks for all the fish. Oh, Jesus. Humanity's leaders waited in fortresses. New World Order. I bet that went well. Oh, God, how's this gonna look? Yep. Bunch of dead guys in a room. The world leaders just sealed themselves away. Any self-sustaining systems eventually died when something more complex came in, and nobody knew how to actually handle it. Makes sense. No, there's no guarantee the end of humanity would come like this. It just feels like it's a lot of variables that a lot of people who think, oh, the collapse of humanity, we'll easily survive it because we have X, Y, or Z. It's like, yeah, but there's always that off chance this thing will happen, or this thing will happen. And there's no guarantee that anything you have set up will know how to actually deal with that. Oh, Jesus! Cannibalism! One man, one vote. Jesus. Secretary of Agriculture. Jesus. Did any humans survive? That is a good question. Oh, Jesus. Oh, of course. Went to Mars. Just the really, really rich ones went to Mars. So the millionaires went to seasteads. The billionaires went to space. It's not like we're not already seeing that. But I can see a lot of downsides with that too. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. They just purge the rest of them. Oh, geez. You could have used that money to save their own planet. True. Humans are, in fact, the actual worst. Y'all are throwing too much shade. It's already pitch black outside. You need to stop throwing all the shade. I mean, it's not wrong. There's a lot we could do if we stop now certain things and put a little bit more effort into, helping to heal the planet, because we understand so much about what our planet needs. If we actually put more time and effort into preservation of the world we live in, we might live a good, much longer time than what we have left. I mean, what we have left is maybe 1,000 years or so, but give or take 500 years. 1,000 years is maybe being generous. 500 years sounds about right. And I'm talking like the absolute cap, like Mad Maxing it across the desert, searching for any form of water kind of 500 years that the last dregs of humanity dies off. I mean, look, if you live in America, you already understand that certain bills have been passed that have stopped the preservation of essentially the environment. Oh no, I have to look back into that, but it was one bill that passed that made me go, oh no, it was the rescinding of something. Like, it's rescinding of control of something. That it had just been announced, and I'm just like, as soon as I heard it, I'm just like, oh, okay, so yes, the wealthy 1% absolutely does not care about the planet. Good to know. Oh, only one of the rockets launched? Did it explode in space? Who made it out? Cats. Of course. God, I hope Elon Musk doesn't survive. I would be personally pissed off if I found out Elon Musk was the last human to survive. Alright, and that was by Bao Studios from Spain. They did the previous 3 Robots special where they were exploring things and found out that cats essentially became the dominant species. And they also did the Mutant Yogurt special. That was weird. The Mutant Yogurt special was weird. They have a very fun style, if nothing else. And the cat was Chris Parnell, of course. Just makes me think of Rick and Morty and the one episode with the cat where you didn't want to know what that was on that cat's mind because it was all the human atrocities, apparently. Or inhuman atrocities, I guess. But yeah, a very introspective kind of situation. I know a lot of people probably just don't really think about this stuff or want to think about this kind of stuff and how the downfall of civilization, humanity, yada yada yada, it's a bit of a downer, or people think you know so much, why aren't you out there protecting the world and all that. It's just like, it's a lot more complex than that. A lot more good could probably be done in the world if we didn't get in each other's way. The moment some people start talking about one issue, some person interjects with, well, what about this issue? It's just like, it's not mutually exclusive. An issue is an issue. You can deal with them in any order you wish. Just because one person is more concerned about one issue doesn't mean they don't care about another issue, but that's always the situation when anyone brings up a problem in the world. That is just like, we really need to take care of this. Oh, we also really need to take care of this. So what are you doing about that? It's just like, that is not my focus right now, but that is still an issue. I don't know, it's just how it goes sometimes, and it's mighty depressive. Depressive? Depressing. It's just, yeah, we're just gonna lead to our own death. And it's gonna be a situation where we don't come together and try our best to help each other. I mean, there'll probably be a faction who does that, but there's also going to be a faction that's just like, oh, you caused this, you caused this, you caused this, you caused this. And anyone who tries to survive peacefully will be overrun by the assholes who just want to take, rape, and pillage. I mean, we'll be lucky if we end up kind of resetting things back to how it all started. And we end up in, like, caveman times or the Wild West or some shit. Like, honestly speaking, I don't even think we should colonize Mars, because it's just like, I mean, if we really screw up this planet, it's just like, guys, with all the time and effort it's gonna take to make Mars a livable habitat, we're gonna be ravenous assholes who destroy that even quicker than we destroy the Earth, more than likely. I mean, if we can't take care of the world we live on now, we're not taking care of another planet. There's a lot that needs to change about our way of doing things, but it's very rare that the people who could implement change actually do so. Who could actually get things to change fast and in an orderly manner. I don't know. I'm caught up too much in the philosophizing and the philosophies of all this shit that I probably have no business speaking on because I'm a dumbass. But tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What did you think about the special? I know I didn't really talk about the animation style, but the animation is fully on point. It's magnificent. I went to school for animation. These models are beautiful. Like, my god, the amount of work that needs to go into this stuff. But they're really hammering home the message here. And I felt like the message was what really needed to be talked about. So, what do you expect for the future, I guess I should ask? Do you think we'll end up killing each other? Are you part of the 1% who will just barely manage to survive? Or do you think that humanity might be able to pull itself up by its bootstraps and get things back on track before we, I don't know, kill ourselves one way or another? Whether it be through weapons of mass destruction, kill each other, or just cannibalize each other, hunt each other, so on and so forth. I'm interested to hear from you, so like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications for the next reaction to Love, Death, and Robot. But until next time, I've been Duuz-Diz-Din, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye!